Hi guys, it's Yolanda here and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an unboxing and a try-on / review of this month's Boxycharm. So we're just gonna jump right into the video. Okay, so this is this month's Boxycharm. Opening it up, and on top we have this little card. Ooh, it says extra glitter, extra shimmer, extra you cover effects. Ooh, and it's a 20% off coupon. Use code FXCharm on checkout to get 20% off on your next purchase. And then we have this month theme is Galaxy Glow. And then we have back all the products and the prices and everything. We'll go through that throughout the video. So let's see. Right on top we have this set of crown brushes. Super cute. They feel really soft. So we're going to try them out. It looks like a fluffy powder brush, eyeshadow flat brush, and this looks like a highlighter brush. I've actually been wanting to try a highlighter brush like this. Super cute. So we have that. Then we have this Pure Cosmetics Exfo Lips Plumping Lip Exfoliator. Looks like this. Open it up. It looks like that. Then we have this Vintage by Jessica Liebeskind. I don't know. Smoky Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Jet Black. Cool. Pretty black. Okay, next, which I'm super excited about, this is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil, and this is in the shade Amethyst. So pretty. Look at this. Oh my gosh. And then we're just gonna swatch it on my hand very quickly. And just wait for it to dry, but look at that. So pretty. Can't wait to use this on my eyes. And then lastly, I'm kind of disappointed because I really wanted to get the Naked Cosmetics palette, but instead I got the other thing that you can get. So I got the Ofra Z palette, which I'm actually a little excited about because I do need another Z palette, but this is very like all about Ofra on it, and I've never really tried their stuff, so this will be a first. So the other item is the Ofra, this is a blush in Winter Rose Glow. So let me open that up so we can swatch this. So that's the blush. It's actually really pretty. It's a little on the dark side, but that's okay. So we're gonna try out all these items. Let's see how we feel about them. So let's get started. I'm going to use the Pure Cosmetics. So this is the Complexion Authority Exfo Lips Plumping Lip Exfoliator. This retails for $17. So I'm gonna use it. So you guys, this smells really good and it feels really good. So I love the way it feels. It feels so good. Tastes a little good too. Okay, so now that that's primed, we're gonna move on to the next thing, which will be the eyes. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. So excited, still right here. So this is the Cover FX Shimmer Veil. This retails for $28. So you can also use this probably as a highlighter or on the lips as well. So we're gonna put this on our eyelid. So I think I'm just gonna use the applicator that's on there.
Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover. Move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees.
I think that's really pretty. I try to do like a cut crease kind of thing. I'll fix up the inner corner. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the other eye. Okay guys, so I fixed it off camera. So honestly, it was a little hard to apply with this applicator that I have on there. So I had to actually, I realized afterwards, like that's why this line on here is so sharp, because I did it with the applicator and I let it dry. So then when I went on to this eye, it looks a little bit more blended out because it's okay, I'm gonna put lashes on so it'll cover it. But I put this on there with the applicator, and then I was like, you know what, this is so hard to maneuver with the applicator, why don't I just get a flat brush? So I got the flat brush and I put some product on the back of my hand, and I picked some up with the brush, and I blended it out and created like the sort of cut crease that I wanted, like I was telling you guys. So now the line is not as sharp, it's a little more blended out. So then when I went in and tried to do it to this side had already dried. So I suggest doing one eye at a time, but I suggest working quickly with this product because it does dry rather fast. So this side is like super harsh line. I tried to blend it out, but I was having no luck. But overall the product is so beautiful, and it wasn't like super hard to blend out, but it's only hard if you already if it had already dried on your eyes. Okay, so I'm going to be using the crown brush, and I'm also going to be using the blush refill, the Got It refill. Retails for $12, and the palette that it came with, it is called the Pop-Up Palette Mini. This retails for $19. Okay, so let's jump into this little brush. It's a little dark. I could almost, if this blush wasn't so shimmery, there's a little bit of shimmer, I would almost use this for like my contour. This is a really dark shade. This brush did really well though. It's super soft and fluffy. Okay, next we're gonna move on to highlight. So I'm going to jump into my ColourPop here Kitty Kitty highlight with this little brush right here. Another crown brush, super soft. Now let's go in. I've never used a brush like this for highlight, so okay, so the light hits more on this side better. So I like this for the nose a lot. I'm gonna jump into the Pure Cosmetics one. This is a super blinding highlight, so we'll see how this does with the brush. So I actually really like this brush for highlight as well. I'm really loving it. I love how soft and like super circular it is. I've been wanting a circular brush. Okay, so they said that this brush works really well on your lower lash line, so we're gonna give it a test. So first I'm gonna jump into my shade. So I'm gonna take one of my shades that I'm going to use. Let's see.
You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees.
So I normally use a pencil brush for my lower lash line, never a brush like this, but this brush is super soft, so I'm not mad at it. Oh. So the only thing about this brush is it's more like it puts the product on there, but it doesn't really like blend it like out. Okay, so we're gonna use the vintage pencil. So this is the Vintage Cosmetics Smoky Eye Pencil. This retails for $21. Okay, so we're gonna put this in our waterline.
Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my love.
I love it. It did it really good without me having to pull down my eye. Not as black as I usually like my eyeliners though, but it was a pretty good like application without me having to pull down my eyelid. I like it. I honestly wouldn't have paired this look with a black eyeliner though. I would have went for a white eyeliner. Okay, so my lip is pretty much dry, so I'm actually gonna put a little bit of this Cover FX.
Gotta get you out of my head. Needle in the thread, gonna wind up dead. Needle in the thread.
So I honestly love it on the lips. I'm gonna add like a tiny bit to my highlight and see how that looks. I know it might like sound like too much already, but I just want to see how this performs everywhere.
You out of my head, you watch me. I'm bleeding till I can't breathe. Shaking, falling onto my knees.
Okay guys, so let's give our final thoughts. So we're gonna start up at the Ofra. So I already told you how I felt about the Z palette. I told you how I was kind of disappointed, but honestly I'm gonna look at it on the bright side. I mean, I have a new Z palette where I could start putting some more shades in. So I already have the blush in here. It's looking cute. It's a little tiny, but it's okay. So as far as the blush shade, I have it swatched right here. It was as dark as it shows on my hand, so that's the only thing, but I did dumb it down. After all my makeup it was applied, I actually don't mind it that much. I honestly, to be like super honest, I might not use it every day. I cling to my peach blushes and my ColourPop or my Makeup Revolution blush, so I probably will not be using this, but I will give it a fair shot. I mean, I try to use all my products more than once. Even if I don't like it, I try to give it another shot just so I can get the most. I don't like to waste makeup, especially because I know how expensive it is. Even if I get it in my Boxycharm, I know how expensive makeup is, so I don't want it to go to waste. So following that, the next product will be the Cover FX Shimmer Veil in the shade Amethyst. So you guys saw what the shade is. It's on my eyelids, it's on my lips, and it is on my highlight. So I absolutely love this. They are $28 and I'm so sad that they're that expensive because I want to go out and buy more. I love them so much, and I did learn how to apply it correctly, as you can tell when I not blended, when I blended correctly. So I loved it. I love how you can use it everywhere. Like, I love what it did to my lips, and I like how you could put it on your cheek and add like a nice extra glitter specks on top of your highlight. So that's that. Next, I'm going to talk about the Vintage Cosmetics pencil. So honestly, I would have to see how a pencil wears throughout the day, if it smudges, if it runs, if it even lasts throughout the day, but honestly I'm not going anywhere after this. So I can't exactly tell you now how this performs, but I did show you guys when I put it on my lid, on my lower lash line, that it was super easy to apply even without me pulling down my eyelid, which I love because I don't really like to pull it down. So it was really awesome that it was easy to apply. It was very sharp, which I like as well, but I mean, you could just sharpen it. But yeah, it wasn't as black as I'd hoped, and I did end up pulling my lash line down and going over it, and it didn't get as black as I would wish. I really like my black eyeliner super dark, but it is, you can't go wrong with just having an extra eyeliner. I mean, eyeliner is eyeliner. So next we're going to talk about the Pure Cosmetics lip exfoliator. Okay, so I absolutely loved this lip exfoliator. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it did the plumping effect until after, when I was going to take it off. I did feel my lips looked a lot bigger. I don't feel as if they look bigger anymore, but with this on, they did feel big. They didn't hurt or anything. This exfoliator did not rub off really, didn't rub really hard or anything. It smells so good. It tasted good, which is weird to say, but and I mean, I have a couple scrubs, so I know what a scrub feels like. This was really awesome. This is easier than the scrubs I have. You have to dip your finger in, and I don't like doing that. This was really cool because it's on a little pencil, so you can just literally take it with you like a chapstick and time to go. So yeah, so I loved that. I will definitely be using that more often, probably every time during my priming part when I do my moisturizer and my primers and stuff. I will probably use that to prime my lips. Next and last but not least, we have the 3 little brushies. So let's talk about these, shall we? So first one we used today was this one right here, which is a powder brush. They say this can be used all over the face, or to carve out your cheekbones, or to do 1 or 2 certain things, right? So I loved how easy it was to grip. It wasn't heavy. It does feel really luxurious to me. I don't have a lot of brushes, so the most luxurious brush I have, I don't even have a luxurious brush. It's another crown brush like this. So I don't know much, but I do feel like I would use this brush. I mean, it's super soft. It doesn't feel cheap or anything, and I do have some cheap brushes. So yeah, so I did like the way this applied. It was super soft, and I will definitely be using this to apply more of my blush. I will also try this for bronzer because this is a lot smaller than my actual bronzing brush. So I will try this out. Use this for highlight. I loved it for highlight. I would also love to try and use this for contour. I feel like this would put a really precise line. I feel like this would be really great at blending out cream contour, which I don't cream contour, as you guys have seen on my channel. I don't cream contour, but this would be really cool to try for that. So I really did like it. I liked it for highlight too. It did a very good job, especially how I've been saying how I've been wanting to try a really round brush for highlight. So this is really cool. It did its job. Lastly, we have the brush that I used for my lower lash line. It did its job. It did what it was supposed to do, but my only problem was that all it did was apply the product. Didn't exactly like blend out. It just like placed it on there. But I do feel like this would have been really good to use on my lid. I can use this on my lid, but for the lower lash line, for my personal preference, I wouldn't use it for the lower lash line. Now, the real question is, would I pay $30 for this 3 brush set? Honestly, no. If I'm gonna pay $30 for a brush set and it's gonna be 3 brushes, I want it to be eye brushes, to be honest. I need more eye brushes. So if for it to be 1 eye brush, I mean, it's cool that it was, I mean, 1 for your eyes, 1 for like 2 for your face, or this could have been used, these both could have been used for multiple things. I guess they're universal, so I guess they feel like these 3 would be a good trio. But in my personal preference, not for me. I wouldn't have spent $30 for this. I wouldn't spend $30 on the brushes, and I totally would not spend the $12 for that blush. Maybe in a different shade, yeah, but not that color. I also probably would not have spent $21 on this eyeliner. I have cheaper eyeliners than this that work way better. But not to be mean or anything, I'm just being honest. So yeah, so that was this month's Boxycharm. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the way the look came out at the end. Don't forget to follow me on all my other social media. I am very active on all of it. And yeah, and then I'll see you on the next one. Bye.